Hey, what's going on, y'all? So, my name is LBThaRealist, and this is Realistic Studios. Thank you all for joining me today. I appreciate it. Do me a favor, hit that like button, show me some support, and I'll show you some support back. Comment when I'm done with the video, share this video so more people will know, and also subscribe to me if you haven't before, that is, so I can keep bringing you stories. So, feeding the homeless, or food sharing, is now a misdemeanor in El Cajon, California, due to a ordinance that was passed last October in 2017. 9 people are facing charges, including a 14-year-old teenager, violating Municipal Code 1.28.010. The ordinance prohibits food sharing in public spaces, which includes parks. So these people, 9 people in total, including the 14-year-old, were handed citations. The citations, they act as arrests, basically, and as a misdemeanor, and they were given court dates to appear. So this was actually yesterday that these people from a group called Break the Ban, it's a group called Break the Ban, organized, and they met up at Wells Park in El Cajon, California. This is still San Diego County, but El Cajon is technically its own little city or town or whatever. So they met and they started distributing food, clothes, shoes, toiletries, stuff of that nature to the homeless people. And the police came and handed out 9 citations to these individuals. Now, there were over 40 people that showed up. A lot of them were holding signs. A lot of them were just regular people. Some were attorneys, but 9 people total were handed out citations in order to appear in court. This is bullshit, and it doesn't help that people like council member Ben Calasho, who is saying shit like, you can go out there. This is his own words. You can go out there, pick them up, take them back to your house, feed them, board them, and room them, and have them take a shower if you're really wanting to help. What kind of shit is that, man? So we have to bring these people to our houses to feed them and clothe them? There's too many of them, sir. Why can't we feed them in public spaces? Why is it illegal to give food to somebody that's in need of food? They want to attribute it to the hepatitis A outbreak. He says it's a bad idea given the situation with the hepatitis A outbreak and the fact that it makes the park messy. So already that tells me that he's bullshitting, because he wants to throw the fact that it makes the park messy. So it requires you to send out police officers to give people citations to ruin people's records. Yeah, sure, it's only a misdemeanor, but technically, if they wanted to arrest those people, they could have. Nobody was put in cuffs, but technically they could have. So effectively, you're making feeding the homeless illegal in the city of El Cajon, and I'm sure other places as well. This is just this story. This is just this video that I wanted to hone in on, because this is right in my own backyard. Right in my own backyard. They're handing out citations and legally bringing up charges on people for feeding the homeless, for giving people food, essentially. Now, I understand that there's a hepatitis A outbreak, apparently, but making it a criminal act to feed the homeless in a public space that's not the correct way to go. That sends the wrong message, and it's inhumane. They're already cracking down on protesters, anybody that dares to speak against authority. They're killing people left and right. Now they want to effectively make it illegal to feed people. Next, it'll be water. You can't give water to anybody. There's some kind of outbreak, and you can no longer give people that are in need of fresh water. What's next? You're no longer allowed to organize. It's illegal to organize. It's illegal to be in in groups of bigger than 4 or 5 people in a public space. And the sad thing is, we'll have people that will defend this. We will have people, so-called regular, good people, that will defend this, that will say, no, we agree with the fact that you shouldn't feed people in the streets. We agree with the fact that you shouldn't organize. We agree with the fact that you shouldn't speak out against authority. We agree with the fact that you shouldn't kneel for the national anthem. We agree with the fact that you should just sit down and shut up and take it. People, they've made it illegal to be poor. Man, so with all that being said, I hope you guys keep fighting and keep thinking before they make that illegal too. Shout out to all the homeless out there. Shout out to the people that are going through it, because so many of us are. With all that being said, love, peace, and chicken grease, my peeps. Remember to find me on all social media, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one, all right?